What's up, y'all? It's Rod98 coming to you, and I was just going to make a quick video to show you guys the special tools that I like to have living this raw vegan lifestyle. Now I'm going to give you guys the most important ones that I feel for me, what I personally like to use on a daily basis, and then I'm also going to go over some of the other pieces of equipment that are handy but you don't necessarily need. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so most important tools living this raw vegan lifestyle I have right here. Let's go into a first one here. It's going to be the Vitamix. Hands down, best investment, the Vitamix. This one here, my mom hooked up on, I want to say Craigslist. It's the Vitamix 5000. She got it for a pretty good deal. I want to say like maybe $125. This thing here is hands down what I use probably about 3 to 4 times a day. I like it because you have the accelerator, so you can really, tamp your food into that blade. Very easy to mix your stuff up a lot faster. And then also it's got the more narrow base. They make other models with a wider base, but you got to put quite a bit more material in to get it to spin. This is a very, very important piece of equipment. I carry it with me pretty much everywhere I go. I just have a duffel bag, throw it in, and take it with me. Other thing is the bowl. To put your fruit in, your salad in. It's a good thing to have with you. I picked this bowl up at Ross. I don't know, I've been on the search trying to find another wooden bowl like it at Ross, and I cannot find it. It's a very, very nice one. I love it. It's my favorite. Okay, we're moving right along over here. These are the other tools. Okay, as we see, we've just got a cutting board. This is just a flexible cutting board I picked up at IKEA. I just got kicked down this awesome knife sharpener from Lissa. And it definitely is great just to swipe your knife through and make a couple passes to keep that knife sharp. Knife, I like this one. I got this one at Bed Bath & Beyond. It was $5. It's got a really cool design on it, and it also has the sheath on it, and that's what I liked the most about it, so it doesn't cut up stuff when it's in my duffel bag. I like this spatula because this gets right into the crevice down around the blade. It works great to get the stuff out of the Vitamix, the ice cream, the dressings. You can get most of it out of there really quick and easy. And then, of course, the utensils, the fork and the spoon. These are 8-inch from A-Cook, and I'm not sure if these guys went out of business or something, because I've been trying to find more, utensils from them, but I cannot find them. So. But wooden utensils are great because if you do accidentally bite down, you're not going to mess up your teeth. So those right there, you guys, are hands down the most important pieces of my arsenal. Now let's get into some of the things that aren't necessary, but they're very handy to have. Okay, so right over here we've got a few different spiralizers. This is a very nice spiralizer for when you're traveling. It's small, so it fits right into a bag. You've got your you can, it's hard to do it with one hand, but you can undo it so it's easy to clean. Just splits, into two, opens right up so you can clean it. Like I said, hard to do it with one hand. I'm trying to hold this camera here. Then this other spiralizer, which is pretty nice. This is, what I've been using all along, but it doesn't get the noodles very, doing like a cucumber or zucchini, it doesn't get it super, super thin. I really like the angel hair effect. Now I just got this one here. This is the Joyce Chen model, and this is my favorite as of now. This thing here gets it just like angel hair pasta, and you're having to cut your zucchini down to about, I don't know, maybe like this big, stick it in there, or your cucumber. And now with these two, they actually, what comes out of it is the center core comes out. Now with the Joyce Chen, you don't have any core. It just comes right out. The entire cucumber or zucchini is used. You don't have any core that's left over. Okay, and then we've got the mandala. I rarely use this mandala. It's pretty nice to have, I guess, to slice up things if you're having to slice up a lot of stuff, for a big party or whatnot. Pretty handy tool. And then also this is a onion chopper, and this is also a pretty handy tool if you're cutting up onions for salsa. I do use this when we're making some salsa because it's a lot faster than cutting up onions by hand. Another tool is the Cocoa Jack, which I purchased this Cocoa Jack and it took, I don't even know, maybe honestly, probably 4 months to get. It might have been one of those startup programs or something. But it's pretty handy, you know, to open up the Thai coconuts. So let's see, and then let's cruise over here. We've got, this is a very handy piece of equipment as well. This here is the, I want to say it's the 10 cup Cuisinart food processor. Now this, I would say is right next to the Vitamix. I don't use this maybe but once a week, if that, but it really makes it handy if we're making some you know, coleslaws or trying to chop up stuff really quick or doing the taco meat. Yeah, so a pretty handy piece of equipment, the food processor. Okay, and then we got here a juicer, and I think my mom hooked this up. She's just she finds the deals. She picked this up off of Craigslist for just, I don't know, a few bucks. But it's, you know, just a regular orange juicer, and as soon as you press on that, you know, the juice comes right out. It makes it a lot faster for doing fresh squeezed orange juice rather than doing it by hand. The next thing we have over here is the Samson juicer. This is also a really nice piece of equipment. Not necessary unless you're big into juicing. This is a great juicer to get because it's a slow auger kind of masticating, they call it, juicer, rather than the fast spinning centrifuge juicers. So you get a lot better yield off of what you're putting into this thing. This thing also does great sorbet. You're able to just put in frozen fruit and it comes right out just as like sorbet. It's really, really delicious. It does the leafy greens a lot better than a centrifuge juicer. So also a really nice piece of equipment, great investment. And then we've got this upright Omega juicer. This one here isn't necessarily my favorite. I thought in the beginning that I would really, really like it, but it's not one that I really even use very much at all. This one here is my mom's, and she has used it a lot. But I've tried it out a few times and I'm not real impressed with it. Although in the beginning when I was looking into juicers, I was thinking that this one might be the one that I'd want to go with, but I ended up getting the Samson, and I'm definitely pleased with the purchase there. So I hope you guys liked this video. It was just a few pieces of equipment that I like to use in the kitchen. But like I said, right here and right here, those are the most important pieces in my arsenal. Okay, another piece of equipment I wanted to add into this is the dehydrator. This is the Excalibur dehydrator. It's a very, very handy piece of equipment to have. Don't use it too often, you know, maybe a couple times a month. Don't do a lot of dehydrated food, but super handy. It's got 9 trays, and what I like about this as opposed to other dehydrators is it's got the fan in the very back, so it blows the heat across the trays and it makes it for a very nice even you know, even hot air going over all the trays. There's other styles that you can get. The Excalibur is definitely a good one. This one is my mom's right here. Got them both outside because it's pretty warm. We don't really want to heat up the house. We're going to make a bunch of kale chips today. So yes, this is another piece of equipment that is not necessary, but it is very handy to have. Alright you guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this quick little vid that I shot for you. My personal tools that I like to use on a daily basis. And until next time, love you guys.